Hey guys, this is White Tiger, and this is going to be my first narrated video for my little series of Pokemon hacks. This one is actually called Pokemon Diamond. It's a bit different to all the others I've done because, if you've watched them, all my others have mainly been side scrollers, and I've done as many as I could find, but I've sort of run out of them now. So I'm going to phase on to some other famous or not so famous Pokemon hacks. Well, they're not all hacks. Some of them are bootlegs, but they're technically bootlegs. But a lot of them are hacks of other games. This not being an exception. Now, I'm not sure what this is a hack of. I'll put the details in the description below. I can't really remember, but it's of some game, some weird game. Yeah. So anyway, we'll start it here. This is Pokemon Diamond, which was for the Game Boy Color. Now this was before Pokemon Diamond and Pokemon Pearl came out, and was part of a set called Diamond and Jade. I actually had both of these games on the Game Boy Color, and they're really rather funny. Now, to be warned, there is a lot of talking at the start of this. I have fast forwarded it, as you have seen. I'm not going to bother reading it all, but it's basically they're talking about how something about the electric Pokemon, or not, sorry, Pokemon, they don't use the word Pokemon, electric monster world, I believe, and blah blah blah. They keep talking, and now they're going to go into this tree here, and some stuff goes on, and as you will see, as they go in there, they're going to get teleported into the electric Pokemon world. So we contact each other at last, and there they go right into the electric Pokemon world here. And well, ouch, what? And he's basically saying, we're in the electric Pokemon world, and in a minute I say this, there we go. And yeah, so this is apparently the electric monster, sorry if I'm saying Pokemon, it's the electric monster world. And here is your first electric monster you will see in this game, and it's a little turtle guy. So yeah, they're talking to this, and we now see another little guy. Looks a bit like a Sandslash really, but it's not a Sandslash, so don't get fooled. Well, I'm not sure if it's meant to be a Sandslash, but it's definitely not called a Sandslash. It's actually called here Caraboon. And as you saw there, I'm not kidding, you collect monsters not by catching them. Well, you do sort of catch them, but you register their phone numbers. Not kidding. So as you will see, here is his partner, which is your first Pokemon or electric monster, and you caught it by registering its phone number. Now here is your first battle. Ozzy appeared. Shall we fight? Yes. Didn't call the mate. That's because we don't have any other teammates to phone up to come into this battle. So yeah. Now I had to fight, and I used dive. The moves in this, as you will see, are very, very weird. Dive is actually a Pokemon move, but trust me, these moves are nothing like the moves in the game. So dive, it just does damage. I mean, I don't know what any of these moves really do. I'm just going for this one because I know it does damage. And I beat the E-monster, which is electric monster. And look, he's telling me his phone number. So do I want to save it? Yes. And that means he is now part of my team, and I can phone him up to come and help me in battles. So I'm just going to talk to this random guy here. Says something about electric monsters, not really paying attention. Someone's house, can't really bother to go in there. So yeah, I move on. Talk to whatever this thing is, and now I'm going to speed it up several times because it gets a bit boring. I'm just going to be battling a load of monsters, as you will see. And as you saw there, I did phone up my buddy there, and he came to help me. And it's a bit weird the way the battles work in this. You sort of call them up, and you keep switching around the Pokemon, or E-monsters again, so I call them Pokemon. Although it's technically meant to be a Pokemon game, so I guess they're technically Pokemon. But as you see here, they're just randomly switching around, so I don't know how exactly it works. I don't understand this game very much, but yeah, I just go along with it. So I'm just talking to these guys, running along, talking to them, not really paying attention to what they say. Just fighting, and I'm just trying to figure out where I have to go as quickly as I can. And yeah, I think this is sped up 4 times or so now, so you can see I don't think you'd really want to watch this at normal speed. Talk to some more random people going along here, and oh god, I don't know what to say here. Really not much to say about it. It's just a really weird game, this, just fighting monsters. Oh look, I've got another friend there. Register his phone phone number, and yeah, fight another Aussie here. So, well, they don't really look like Pokemon, do they? I guess they could be Pokemon. I'm not sure if these are the original creatures from the game this was hacked of, but yeah, I guess that one looks a bit like a Sand Slash, but I really don't know enough about this game. I guess I should have researched it a bit more, but yeah, I kill that thing off, which looked a bit like maybe a Mantine. I really shouldn't try to compare these to real Pokemon. It's not going to work, is it? And I'm just looking around here, trying to figure out where to go. Battling some more monsters, and here's a lady or a woman who looks a bit like Claire, I think, from the Pokemon. I think she's the 8th gym leader in Hoenn or Kanto. Is it Kanto? Not Kanto, sorry. Johto or Hoenn. I can't remember. Tell me in the comments below. It's probably I'll find out later. And yeah, she won't let me in that cave there, so I have to go talk to somebody. And yeah, now here is where I think it shows you how frigging weird this game really is. You think phoning them up by mobiles is funny? Well, look at this. I think this line will sum it up, really. There's a meeting. I randomly joined the meeting, don't know why. And hello, I'm here today. If you'll let me as Prime Minister of the Electric Pokemon world, I will promise you to build a curry store right here in this Chulunk village. Yes, please support me. That is exactly what it said. I do not kid. And seriously, I think that just sums up how crazy this game is. And I just get phoned up by one of my monsters, because they can phone me as well, obviously. And he says, have you had any curry yet? And these two guys are just telling me they don't even know what curry is. Oh wait, this guy does. He says it's very yummy and tasty. So yeah. So now that I have heard the future Prime Minister of the Electric World tell me his pledges of building curry shops, I'm exploring around trying to figure out where to go. And after a while, I realise that maybe that Claire person has gone now that I know about the future curry shop. So I go and check in a minute. Just after this, I believe. And this is... yeah, and she's actually gone. So we're getting somewhere by the looks of it. And we're in some sort of cave. Yeah. But luckily there's no Zubats in this game, so I guess that's one good thing, because everybody loves Zubats, don't they? So yeah, I go up here and there's this warthog thing that attacks me. And I'm just fighting this thing. And Ozzy says, I will return later. So I guess he just chickened out and didn't want to fight this thing, because it's a bit of a scary warthog, I guess. And this police guy says, you can't come through. And he's like, I don't even know what that was, but I end up fighting him. Blah blah blah, I'll go for the dive, and he's saying, oh nope, I'm going to return later, so I guess he doesn't like this guy either, and he's going to, yeah. I just don't know what to say about this thing, it's just so weird. And yeah, I go up here, locked door, and this guy's here again, and he's trying to open this door. He tries to run into it, it says ouch. Yeah, if there's a locked door, I don't know if running into it is really going to help that much, but yeah. So I have to figure out how to get through these doors, because I'm assuming this is where I need to go. So I go down here and see this guy, and he says, oh, you want the key, you have to go wake somebody up because they're sleeping in a room. So I have to fight this guy to get through. And yeah, he uses fly, which is an actual Pokemon move, and by the looks of it, it looks a bit like a Pokemon move in the animation, but it actually doesn't hit, so I don't know what that did, because I guess he just flew up high and my attack missed. So yeah, so I'm just attacking this thing, trying to kill it, because it's really not doing much to me. And yeah, my Pokemon attacks freely now, so I'm not sure if that's because it's too high level or it's just an idiot. I really don't know. Like I said, I do not understand this game in the slightest, so I just go along with it. He's going on about something or other, and I'm just waiting for this text to finish so I can get through. Blah blah blah. And he moves, but he's decided, oh, I'm not finished talking to you, so he talks to me some more. And yeah, he registered his phone number, so yay, we have a new pal to fight with. And down here we find a chest, and dun 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 dun, he tells me about the fountain or something, and I get the key. So yay! We can get into one of the doors. So I go up here, and I check this door to see if it's this one, but I find a caterpillar, so I have to fight it, and my new friend arrives, and he defends himself, and I just attack it. And okay, because it doesn't do too much, and I just want this fight to end because it's boring. And he uses stab, because he likes to stab people, I guess, and I kill it off and get some EXP. And this door does not open with a key, so I'm assuming it's the other one. And I use the key, so yeah, and now I find a polar bear looking thing. But this is a guy that I had to wake up, so he was asleep, and now I've woken him up. And he gets up, and then this guy barges in and says something or other about Tunic Village. And then he says something about cooking delicious curry, because that's what everybody in the electric world wants. They just want a curry shop, apparently. So yeah, and then Claire comes along saying something, and I have to battle her, so I'm battling Claire now, apparently. Call my friends, and then there's this weird thing I have to fight. And unfortunately it's actually quite strong, because my damage doesn't do too much. So this, yeah. And he actually has two. This is the first person who has two Pokemon, so I guess no one else could afford a mobile phone to call friends on, so yeah. And then he sends in this pink handbag looking thing. He also has one of the warthogs as well, so yeah, so just battling along, go to the bite. Well, that's another move that actually came from the Pokemon game, and it actually has the right animation, so give them credit for that. That's got to be the most accurate Pokemon related thing in this game so far, really. And yeah, bite just kills off the handbag and gets some EXP and level up, apparently. I think that's what it did anyway. And that's done, and she runs away, and he runs away, and he says lucky me, and something about curry. And yeah, I think that's really it. I register his phone number, and at this point I decide just to stop the video because I've had enough, and I'm pretty sure you've had enough. Sorry about the crappy narration on this, but I just wanted to show you how random this little game was. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you want to play this game, PM me, I can tell you a little bit about it. So yeah, hope you enjoyed, and see you later, guys.